Okay, so what makes a Kiriko good? First off, her cleanse ability. Cleanse ability is absolutely broken. It's been broken, and it will probably forever be broken as long as 5v5 is a thing. I'm going to be mainly paying attention to your cleanse, swift step. I'm going to be paying attention to you having a good balance between healing and damage. And I'm also going to be having to be paying attention to your ultimate. Start off looking for damage. Nothing bad. Not really much of a reason to cleanse there. You cleanse your Venture. Your Venture can just stick underground, but I understand why you would cleanse that. Probably push up a little bit right here. You don't really have much of a view of your team.
I'm here.
All right. Also, your hog definitely needed help there. You had cleanse at the very end, so you probably would have been able to keep him alive just barely, as well as you might have been able to heal him a little bit more too. But once again, because you cleansed the Venture that could have dug under the ground, you weren't 100% able to cleanse the hog, and in a result, the hog died. And because the hog died, probably gonna lose the team fight. Nice kill on the Genji though.
Like a gentle rain. They got ahead of us.
Also, a good balance between damage and healing right there. But definitely not the best route to swift step out. You could have swift step to the Venture, which would have been probably dangerous, but you would have gotten a swift step off, as well as you probably could have taken a better route, like towards your Hog and Baptiste, so you could get a chance to swift step, but you took like a really long and wide route, and in result, you died.
I've got you.
Everyone feeling better?
You're at 180 health. Didn't really need to cleanse that, but you guys got the kill, so and everybody's fine, so you got away with it. But make sure you are 100% saving your cleanses for like dire needs. You kind of using your cleanse like whenever you feel like it, and it's just not really working out because a lot of them have not been the greatest and then have been a result of your team dying. Like for example right there. So you swift stepped out. Monkey probably wasn't gonna kill you there, even though he did have nano, but I mean it's platinum. Probably not gonna kill you super fast. Swift step wasn't bad, but you just threw down cleanse really early and you died in result. Now you're coming up on ult. There is 7 minutes left, so it took you roughly around 3 minutes to get your ult. It's not ideal, but it's not, but it is platinum, so I mean, like, once again, not gonna hold that really against you. Big issue right there is you're kind of frontlining, your BAP was feeding. Probably best if you just let your BAP die there, because the second your BAP dies, what is the enemy team going to be looking at? They're going to be looking at Bob, since you're standing right next to Bob in front of the rest of your team. They're just going to look directly at you, and they're going to forward you, and then you're going to die more than likely.
Stay near the immortality field.
Definitely might want to work on your mechanical skills a little bit. Every single one of those heals on that BAP right there, maybe hit one of those out of every single one of them. Like one each time you were healing. Usually if you just like have your eye looking directly at the BAP though, most of the time you'll be able to just heal them a lot more easier than that. You understand what I'm saying? There. As soon as you cleanse though, instantly be looking for a swift step. That was a good cleanse. You're just not following it up on the swift step. But right now, you're looking like you're going to be getting into a team fight, and you're definitely going to need to ult. You have 5 minutes left. You're still holding on to your first ult.
Come on then.
Now you see me? Now you don't.
Purify. The
For example,
brings relief.
or not for example, did you really need to cleanse there? Not really. Their team didn't push up, and on top of that, your tank was already like almost done with anti. So you really didn't need to cleanse that. Alright, team's full.
Now you see me?
Be pushing forward a little bit more right here. Because their tank is dead. You could 100% get some easy picks. Good swift step out though.
Appreciate it.
Not ideal to be positioned there, but I mean it was a good swift step out. Swift step, you know, so you're in danger. I know a lot of Kirkos in this rank will not really know. A lot of Kirkos in the rank will do exactly what you just did right there. You cleanse, which was good, and you had swift step.
Time to try again.
But instead of swift stepping, you decided to do some damage right there, which, in result, you're not able to ult that. Hopefully you can swift step over there. Your team's still alive. You should 100% be looking for an ult right here. I'm still. You should probably just ult. Yeah, 100%. Like, I would 100% ult this.
My gift to you. I'm taking off.
TP to your BAP right here. You can. Alright. So you could have TP to your BAP right there. If you TP to your BAP right there, you could have cleansed him as soon as he landed on the ground. And more than likely would have been able to save his life. You guys did win the fight, but you're gonna have to ult very soon. I'm praying that you're gonna ult very soon. Like, ult right here. I know your fair's not back, but you ult right here too. Ult right here. Like, you need to ult. Alright, swift step away. Not the person that you want to be swift stepping to, but you had the right idea. I think you just panic swift stepped. Could have swift stepped to the Pharaoh right there. But overall, I think you just panicked a little bit.
Time to get clever.
Not a big deal.
I'm really feeling the heat.
But, I mean, you've had plenty of opportunities to ult that entire fight. And couple times you really haven't ulted yet. Or you haven't even ulted at all. It's been almost 8 minutes into the fight, or into the game, and you're still holding on to your first fight. You don't want to be doing that. Also, you're healing a little bit too much right here. They're both full health. You don't really need to be healing that. You should be looking for as much damage as possible. Because, I mean, they're full health. So you should be trying to get damage. When your team doesn't need healing, you should just be looking for damage. I can guarantee you, you'll be like a 10 times better player just by doing more damage and healing when you need to heal. Whether you're, like, it's the right time to heal and it's not the right time to heal, you're looking for damage, you're not healing when you're supposed to, like, you'll learn when you need to heal and when you don't need to heal. Nice cleanse though, but I don't really think there's much that you can do in this situation. Yeah. You probably could have tried to run right there. You kind of just walked in a big circle And when you're walking in a circle, that's a pretty easy target for the Genji.
Got this.
But I mean, good cleanse though.
60 seconds remaining.
Prepare yourself.
Right here,
Gotta burn.
just look for some
From
damage.
nature.
No one needs healing. You're also pretty full on health right there too. Didn't really need to cleanse.
The breeze brings relief.
And also on top of that, you probably should have been more focused on what was going on in front of you.
Let them up.
But overall, I mean, it's been 9 minutes and 50 seconds.
10 seconds.
That was a really good time to ult as well. You still haven't ulted.
Let the Kitsune
Good cleanse.
guide you.
Let's take them out.
And unfortunately, the one time you do ult, the fight's already over. Like they've basically already won, and they're just cleaning up.
Okay, I learned from that.
So I mean, let's scale each of your abilities and everything on a scale of 1 to 10. Cleanse. I'll give you a 4 out of 10 on cleanses. You hit some cleanses that were not bad, and you hit some cleanses that were very suspicious and very like, why? Swift step, I'll give you a 5 out of 10 on it. You're hitting half of your swift steps. A lot of times you could have swift stepped better, or you could have swift stepped in general, but chose not to, and in result you died. You died quite a bit this game. Probably could have done a lot more on cooldowns. But I mean, overall, if you just focus on cleansing when you absolutely need to cleanse and focus on swift stepping to the right person, I think you'll instantly improve. As well as your healing and damage. I noticed that you were trying to get out some damage, but you need to be getting out a lot more damage than that. You need to be going for some headshots. You can go for an off angle. You can try to get a pick early, and if when things go bad, you can cleanse yourself and then swift step out. But I mean, your balance between healing and damage, I'll give you another 4 out of 10 for that one, because you're healing a lot when they didn't need healing. Like, you could have easily been looking for a lot more damage this game, but unfortunately you were just kind of heal botting when you did not need to heal bot. You need to focus on knowing when to heal and when not to heal. And I mean, if you do more damage and like you damage first and then heal, sooner or later you'll get into like a good rhythm on when you need to heal and when you don't need to heal. But when you're just heal botting people that are full health, you're not really going to get into like a good system going, and that's just going to lead to more problems down the line. So I mean, just start doing more damage more, and if you get somebody killed, it's not a big deal. You learn from it and you move on. But I mean, heal botting, you're not really going to learn a lot from it. Now, the big one, ultimate usage. I'll give you flat out 0 out of 10 for that. You know what? No, I'll give you a 1 out of 10 for that, because you ulted with 3 seconds left. But your ultimate was absolutely terrible, because the fight was already over. You had plenty of opportunities to ult. You had like probably 6 different opportunities to ult, and each time you chose not to ult, and that's a major issue. You gotta ult a lot more. If you want to be winning games, you gotta ult. Like, I think if you played just a tad bit better, not even mechanically, but just like cleansed a little bit more smart, cleanse or swift stepped to the right person, and as well as like not even doing more damage, even if your damage was the same, like your healing and damage was the same, and you were ulting a lot more, might have been able to even turn this whole entire fight around. But instead, you chose not to ult, and in result, like, your team got absolutely curb stomped. But I mean, overall, I hope this helps you improve. I don't do too much coaching because I'm not really the best at it. But I mean, I think the more times I coach, though, the better I'm going to get at it. And hopefully I can improve on my coaching and like explain better, because I mean, I'm not the best at explaining things right now when it comes to coaching because I'm pretty new to coaching. But overall, if you watched all the way to the end of the video, consider subscribing. I'm going to be coaching a lot more. Hopefully, I want to be coaching a lot more bronzes to begin with because it's a lot more fun to coach. But overall, XXN, I think you have a lot to improve on, but I think you can almost instantly improve after watching this video. Or I wouldn't really say instantly improve, but you can improve a lot more quicker. Just think a little bit more. Maybe watch an unranked to GM on Kiriko, but you just got to think a lot more. Like, you just got to understand when to do something and when not to do something. And the only way to do that is by taking a lot of chances. And I think you were playing safe on the healing because you didn't want people to blame you for healing, because I know you were in a 5-man this game. But overall, you probably could have turned that whole entire fight around, but unfortunately, you played pretty bad. But I definitely do see a lot of improvement with you. Anyway, I will see you guys later.